Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is BestInSlot with what is going to be, rather sadly, I think, the final episode of our little Isla Nublar Botanical Gardens. Absolutely my favourite park we've ever designed.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Excuse me, lady, I'm talking to YouTube. Absolutely my favourite park I've ever designed in Evolution. I think it looks great, I think it looks well formed, I think it's very pretty. I'm generally speaking very happy with it. I said I'm talking to YouTube. I do believe I have a feeder that I need to replace. Yeah, who's the blaming Spinosaurus, I'm telling you. But what we're going to do today is just a little video where we sort of tour the whole park. We haven't really experienced the whole thing in quite a long time, and we need to reopen it, so let's get the gates open. We can't visit it until it's open, can we? Open park. And feeder needs resupply. Of course, I'm so excited for patch 1.4. I will no longer have to ever resupply my feeders, and it means what we can do. In future parks, for example, we wouldn't need the ranger station, we wouldn't need any of these power plants down here. The only building you're going to need is the ACU helicopter, and that's just because you are probably still going to want to transfer dinosaurs around and knock them out and such every now and again. Hopefully one day we get the ability to just drop dinosaurs in, like pick them out of a menu and put them on the ground. That would be really cool. No more hatcheries and stuff. I would love that, but we shall see. The park is open for 4.5 stars. We were never going to be a 5-star park simply because I have no hotels whatsoever. Let's check the rating. Yeah, that's 5 stars. This is always going to be, I'd say, a little bit low. Food rating is really... everything's low except transport rating, because at the end of the day, I'm focused on the dinosaurs and such. There's no hotels at all. There's only one restaurant. It's pretty much a disaster when it comes to that kind of stuff. We can make this better, admittedly, but it's not going to do much, if we're honest. We'll give it a little go. There's not really anyone here yet. The park has only just opened, but sell some good stuff. Not like we need the cash, is it? Who plays... wait a blimmin' minute. Who plays 3-pin bowling? What is the point in 3-pin bowling? Anyways, let's go and visit our park. We'll stick to daytime for God's sake. We'll stick to daytime for now, just because it's kind of how the park was designed. But I'd like to take a little look at it at nighttime at the end as well. So, we have landed. Chuka, chuka, chuka. This is as close as we can get. Imagine you're a human. I know that might be a stretch for some of you. It's a stretch for me. But you're a human. You've landed. You look around a little bit. You look around. You see a building over there. You see some stuff. You don't really see anything that exciting yet. You see a JP Jeep just zooming past over there. Over on the left, what do you see? Yeah, not much. This is all a little bit utility for my liking. I would have liked to maybe put some trees here and separate the area out. But, oh, there we go. That did precisely what I wanted. So you can still see the buildings, but it's less of a big homogeneous researchy looking zone, which is what I'm trying to avoid where possible. And you get on the monorail, chuka chuka chuka, and the monorail takes you this way. I'm really excited as well. In the patch we're going to be able to sit on the monorail, see the camera. Dead dinosaur? What? Why? Are you too old? Oh, that's so sad.
Asset requiring collection.
Again, another thing that won't be a problem in the next patch. Anyways. So you hop on the monorail, choo choo, do 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 do. You get a little glimpse over there, you know, and we're gonna be able to see this in the camera. You see those little chubby sinos. You kind of like see all these dinosaurs from above. You don't get a proper good glimpse, but what it does is it makes you excited for what the future could hold. You know, it makes you excited for what you may see. If you glimpse to the left, it's actually probably the only. Even in the monorail, you can't see the Deinonychus hole. You can see there's a little hole there in the tree lines where the Deinonychus live, but you wouldn't really see them. You might glimpse some ones down there at the waterline, but you carry on. Chuka, 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 chuka. Oh my god, the humans. So many humans. And my park rating has dropped down substantially, as I expected. So, you get out, and here you are. There's people everywhere. Maybe you chill a little bit. Maybe you go see the visitor center. But there's a nice little... you spot this building. What could that building be? Let's walk in that direction. Do 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 do. My, this is a beautifully well-designed place. Whoever designed this was a genius. And you're looking over here, right? You see this fence, and then you see this pit, only encircled by the monorail. It's very interesting. So you hop in here, and again, we'll be able to look at this camera properly in the next patch. Very exciting, but for now, this is, for those who don't know, this is our Hell Creek exhibit. So we have, let's just wander in here. We've got Ankylosauruses wandering about. Another one over there. All the dinosaurs in the park have been given the brightest colour schemes possible as well, or very varied colour schemes. I really wanted it to feel like you know, a botanical gardens. We've got some Pachycephalosauruses. We've got a dead Triceratops. Where's my other dinosaurs? We've got some Stygimolochs as well. Let's grab a little F2 zoom in there. There's our Stiggy looking absolutely beautiful. Little Snapchat there, little Snapchat. Not a Snapchat, BestInSlot, not a Snapchat. So yeah, this is. Oh, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna wander up to each exhibit, and then we'll get a nice like overview of it. So this is our Hell Creek. I don't know why I just wanted to experiment with height a lot more. This is something we hadn't really done before. So we've built like a cavernous, chasmy sort of thing where the dinosaurs can chill sort of away from prying eyes. You can still look at them from above, but it's easy for the dinosaurs to kind of ignore people, basically, which is definitely a recurring theme throughout this whole thing. Was keep the dinosaurs away from the humans. I want them to feel like they've got their own little world to live in. That was my only trike, wasn't it? Yeah. So anyways, you've looked over there, and then you're going to head to the left, because we built that bit first. So you head to the left, and you're walking around. There's not much going on, but then what's this? It's a path! How exciting! So you walk up the path. You're thinking, huh, this is interesting. You hear the screams in the distance. Oh, hello. You wander over here and you see your first carnivore. It's Bazza the Baryonyx. How you doing, Bazza? Okay, so you've seen the Baryonyx. You think you'll have a little wander around, see what else you can see? Do you see what I see? Oh, hello. Another Baryonyx right up against the gate. Very cool. Oh, does a little spin. Very cool. You look to the right and there you go. You see the big daddy of the area. Spinosaurus. So again, nice big. The whole idea of this area was a three-tiered or three-part wetlands kind of thing where you get to walk between the exhibits. Instead of having it feel like the dinosaurs were caged, it's more like the humans were contained and the dinosaurs just got to live their lives. So where's my Spino? There it is. Beautiful. Look at that thing. That's an absolute. It's just so pretty. I can't get over it. Snap. Got one there, and we've got another one over here. Even more pretty, you might suggest. There we go, look at that. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely blimmin' beautiful. So, those are our two Spinosauruses. Oh, that's Shrek. I forgot that we named that one, but there's Shrek, because he's in a swamp. And we do have another dinosaur, so you're wandering around. You're not in the Spinosaurus exhibit. You're not a crazy person. You get to chill here. Nice little light fence, just a little. It's a tree. People like trees, probably. And over here we have yet another dinosaur, if I can spot one. This is one of the things I like about this. There's a lot of times where you're looking down and you just don't see the dinosaur, which sounds like a negative, but you shouldn't just wander up and see every dinosaur instantly. You should have to have a little wander. There we go. Both chilling over here are two Suchomimuses, Andy and April, based on Parks and Recreation, which is a fantastic show if you haven't already watched it. And a dead goat! That's what we were really looking for. Alright, Andy, calm down, buddy. Calm down. She's April because she's the edgy one. So, before we head to the north and get that last exhibit, you can also wander over here for one of my favourite exhibits. And you just wander along, you don't see anything, you look to right. This is very purposely done, so the sight lines are pretty much obscured by trees, and every now and again there's a little break. Not here though, that's where the rangers go in, so you're going to wander past there, you're going to keep walking, and you finally get a break in this tree line, and you look down, and you see the sauropods. Again, just living their lives, you know. There's nothing. You look there, you look at that view, and there's nothing. You don't see a single man-made item in that entire picture. You can just about see the park gates to the top left. I mean, half the picture is grass, but even if you come down here, you know, and we do this, it just looks perfect. And see the hatchery, the feeders are all kind of hidden strategically behind trees and such. And this is our the Apatosauruses and our Brachiosauruses. Is that all we've got? Let me have a quick little check. I think that's it, right? Apatosaurus and Brachiosaurus, yeah. I did want to bring in some others. But then you carry on working and walking even, and you go up even higher up to this part, and we have a little viewing area that we built up here. It kind of pulls out a little bit, as you can see, it kind of pushes into the canyon slightly. And the trees have all been knocked out here as well, to give you a really good view. And sometimes, just sometimes, not today unfortunately, the dinosaurs will wander right up. Here we go, Brachy is on the way up. Sometimes the dinosaurs will just wander right up to the fence, you know? What's that noise? Is that a monorail? She's on the way, she's on the way, she's on the way. I need a drink. Hello, beautiful. So yeah, you can follow this all the way around. Have a little wander. I want to do a thing. I was watching Seri, Pixel Biologist, who does like loads of zoo games and stuff, quite similar to what my channel used to be like. And she has this thing where she kind of role plays as in she's actually running a zoo, and you know they've got new animals in today, and this is what we're going to do. And I think it's really, really cool. Check out her channel if you haven't already. If you're this needs fixing. If you're really into zoo games and stuff, I really, really recommend her stuff. She's very, very good. And I really like her. Very chill style. It's kind of what I like to do as well. No hypey, screamy stuff. We're nice and relaxed. Another sightline down here. Again, it just depends where the dinosaurs are, whether you're going to get a good view of them or not. But we're done with this section. We're going to head into the north part now, past the Spinosaurus swamps and the Suchomimus swamps and the Baryonyx bog. And there's a little area just to the north beyond all of this. If we just carry on moving up here. So you think you're done with this area, you're about to head back, and suddenly you glimpse a little path to the right. What could this be? Shrug. So you start walking forward, and it's just a little secret, colourful garden in the middle of nowhere, nothing else around it, can't really see anything else, and it's just filled with colourful Motoborosauruses and a few blue Struthiomimuses wandering around as well. Nice and quiet, again, just all about the sight lines where there's just nothing human made in there. There's some pylons and stuff, but really wanted to push this natural feel. And the Motoborosauruses are awesome. Where's my lovely vivid one? Or is it jungle? I can't remember. There it is. I love that one. Look at that thing. Oof. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, little secret garden area. There's a shame about the pylons, but I kind of like them as well. You need everything to feel individual and sort of hidden away, but you also want it to still feel like a zoo. So, anyways, you're done with that. You're going to head back to the main zone. We aren't done by a long shot, ladies and not ladies. That's the safe way of covering every gender, right? Ladies and not ladies. Anyways, nice and busy around here. We are going to head to the south. Have a little look at the front of the visitor centre. Lovely. Turn on our heels. And, oh, look at that, there's stuff down there. Maybe we should go down there. We have to go back this way. Around the river. Which kind of represents how the original Jurassic Park was set out with the visitor centre, with the river. You don't really see it that much in the film, but in front of the path where the Jeeps are it's not a Jeep, is it? It's a tour car. It's a Ford Explorer, I think. Have I got that the right way around? There's a Jeep and there's a Ford Explorer, right? Anyways, there's a little lake you don't really get to see. Anyways, nice big path here. Have a little wander down, go see the food, go to the restaurant, go to the fossil zone, have a little wander. You're not allowed to walk over there, you have to follow the path. Path leads you over this little bridge. Again, just nice and tree-y and stuff. And this area here was meant to be when you go to a zoo and you're having a little wander about, you bought yourself what do you buy at zoos? You bought yourself candy floss, apparently, because it's turned into a fairground in my head for some reason. A big fluffy lion toy. And yeah, and you're wandering around and you see these kind of areas where they do veterinary work or they raise the baby animals and they look after them, stuff like that. You don't tend to get a full-on view of it because they do need to keep it private to look after the care of the animals, but you get a little glimpse, and that's kind of what the point of this area was. And that over there, as you can see, leads back up to the Brachiosaurus, but this is just a little glimpse. You don't get to see all of it at all, of the hatchery developmental area for our dinosaurs. People like to see behind the curtain somewhat. Down there, through our sort of heavily gated and structured area, is all the tech stuff. So we're not allowed down there, that's off limits, but we can go in this direction. And this is where we'll head next. You can hear the Brachiosaurs in the distance still. That's going to get even better in the next patch. They're increasing the range of the sauropod calls. I forgot to mention that in my patch notes video. You wander along, you don't really see much. If we glimpse to the right as we're wandering, don't really see anything as we're walking past. Get a little glimpse of, oh, hello. It's the Pippo pool. You're a Struthiomimus. I want that for the Pippos, not the Struthiomimuses. Anyways, you're wandering along. This nice little long view of the lake there. Nothing much to it. No dinosaurs. Just natural thing. And oh, look at that. Maybe we want to hop in the tower, but not yet. Oh no, we do want to hop in the tower. You hop in the tower. You don't really see much yet until there's a camera there, but you can spot in the distance some little ceratopsids. So you're wandering along. You see this exhibit to the left as you go. You know there's dinosaurs to the right, but you're looking to your left and you just don't see anything. Maybe you sit here and you watch for a moment, but nothing emerges from the tree line. So you turn your attention away for a moment and you look over here to the right to our... I can't remember what we called it. Sinoceratops siesta. Anyways, this is just a nice, very swamp-like place based on the fact that the Sinoceratopses are adorably chubby and look a little bit like hippopotamuses. Hippopotamodes. Hippopotamodes. That's what we're going to call them. I love these guys. These are one of my favourite dinosaurs in the whole thing. Where is my favourite Sino? Are you my favourite? There's my favourite Sino. Love that colour scheme. Look at him. Look at his chubby wrinkles. I love it. And we even have a raised ground pool over here on the right hand side, which this blaming Struthie keeps hoarding you, buddy boy. But this is for the Pippos, as we kept calling them for some reason, and they get to splash around and chill a little bit in a raised ground pool, which is actually a surprisingly difficult thing to do at times. Yeah, just a nice little swamp. But yet still... Any luck? No. We see no dinosaurs on the left. Sometimes they do emerge from the tree line, but sometimes they decide against it. So we're going to move on. And we're going to head this way. And we're going to head to the left. And we're going to hop up the hill and around. And into our nice and tall viewing thing. Again, something we're able to do properly in the next expansion patch thingy. And you look over... You look over... Where is it? Right. It's going to be from about here. You know what? It's still not bloody enough. Because in here is a hidden little... I'm going to clear some of these trees out. I do want there to be a sight line to the top. That's a bit too much. It's hard to check this properly until the actual camera is added. Yeah, that's okay. But you get to look over, and you'll be able to zoom in when the tower camera is actually implemented. And you'll zoom in, and you'll look over, and it's the Deinonychus Feeding area, an enclosed, hidden little zone at the top, absolutely circulated by trees. The highest point in the park, actually, the Deinonychus Feeding area, I believe. Yep, definitely. Maybe up there with the Brachiosaurus sauropod path, but yeah, they just get to live their little hidden lives up here. And every now and again, if they want water, they do need to nip down here through the forest and out onto the edge of the water, and that's when you see them approaching from the tree line. Just like over there, right now. Let's go. Where is he? Where is he? There he is, there he is, there he is. And you get a rare glimpse of the Deinonychus as it's doing its Deinonychus things. Look, Ma, look, Pa, it's a dinosaur! It's got this kind of nervous look to it. Like it just wants to recede back into the shadows. But you need a way to get your guests to see them. But if we just watch it for a moment. When it's satiated, we should get to see it retreat back into the tree line. And the way it just turns its head constantly does make it seem like it's nervous to be here in the first place. It doesn't want to be here, you know? This is out in the open, it's away from the other Deinonychus, it's away from its shrouded, hidden little area where all the food is. Yeah. You tell them. I really just want to watch it retreat, it's cool. I've got to say, they've got more base animations than I think I've seen before. Oh. Oh. Seems like a lot of them are now approaching. We should be able to spot some more. There's another approaching from that spot over there. Slowly. Oh, it's going, finally. It just disappears back into the brush, and from there, you just can't see it anymore. It's gone. For all intents and purposes. Oh! Oh! Hello! And I believe that is everything in the park. Yeah, it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, Isla Nublar Botanical Gardens. Really happy with this one. Really think this went well. Every exhibit for the first time, I think, pretty much every exhibit I'm happy with. The only ones I'm not totally sold on, maybe the Secret Garden could be a bit more interesting. And maybe the Spinosaurus one could be a bit more interesting, but everything else I think has like a unique little twist to it, has something a little bit special about it that just makes it stand out. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. We're definitely going to come back and look at this one and the 48 species one. When we get the cameras on the monorails and stuff, I think that's going to be really cool to experience it like that. I would like to introduce a hotel into this somehow, because the hotel is going to have that view as well, but I don't know where on earth it would possibly fit, but we shall see. But thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a comment down below. What do you think we should do in the next series? You guys did definitely comment this on the last episode of the of this. I think the options I presented, I was meant to leave a comment. I'll try to do it on this one. The options were a gyrosphere only park, which I think is... Oh, excuse me. Which I think is a pretty cool idea. Or like an Isla Nublar secret testing facility sort of park. You know, all very authoritative, a lot of concrete, a lot of sort of more organised and very regimented and stuff like that. Or I'm open to other suggestions as well. I will try to remember to leave a comment down below and you guys can leave me your thoughts and suggestions. I'll see you lovely folks in the next episode. Cheers, much love. Thank you so much for joining me and supporting me throughout this entire series. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.